Our top story is coming in from Iran, where Iran and United States, remember, are set for another round of talks on Tuesday. Tehran has signaled flexibility on the nuclear program in exchange for sanctions relief, while America has expressed optimism about reaching a deal. The Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, reiterated that Donald Trump prefers diplomacy and a negotiated agreement, but also admitted a deal may not happen. Rubio's remark echoed what Trump had said last week.
I'd love to see if we could make a deal. They've been difficult to make a deal. I thought we would have had a deal last time. They wish they did, and that's where we did Midnight Hammer.
The same day, he also suggested to U.S. troops that instilling fear in Tehran may be necessary to resolve the standoff peacefully. Iran, on the other hand, has threatened to strike American bases in West Asia if it is attacked by American forces.
If they choose the path of diplomacy, we will do the same. If they speak to Iran with respect, we will respond with respect. If they speak with force, we will respond with force.
But just ahead of the talks, Iran struck a much more conciliatory line. Hamid Ghanbari, the Deputy Director for Economic Diplomacy in the Foreign Ministry, said that Iran is pursuing a nuclear agreement that delivers economic benefits for both sides. He asserted that common interests in the oil and gas fields, joint fields, mining, investments, and even aircraft purchases are included in the negotiations. Deputy Foreign Minister Majid Ravanchi, too, in an interview signaled Iran's readiness to compromise on its nuclear program in return for sanctions relief. That's what Iran wants, but it still remains unclear what Donald Trump exactly wants. In 2018, Trump withdrew the U.S. from the pact that had eased sanctions on Iran in exchange for curbs on its nuclear program and reapplied tough economic sanctions on Tehran. At a time when America is upping its military presence in the region, Trump last Friday embraced the idea of regime change in Iran, which he asserted was missing in the 2015 nuclear pact.
Seems like that would be the best thing that could happen. For 47 years, they've been talking and talking and talking. In the meantime, we've lost a lot of lives while they talk.
Remember, in June 2025, the U.S. had joined Israel in a series of airstrikes that targeted Iranian nuclear sites. At a White House meeting last week, Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu had agreed that the U.S. would work to reduce Iran's oil exports to China, which accounts for more than 80% of Iran's oil exports. So any reduction in that trade would significantly lower Iran's oil revenue.